Hi everyone, welcome to Ultimate Frisbee Varsity 2014 between Warwick Bears and Coventry Firebirds. I'm joined today by Hamza Alawiye.
Hello.
Very, very kind of you to join me, sir. What are you thinking in the lead up to this game?
It's going to show a lot about our strength as a mixed team this year. So we're playing a loose mixed format.
That's right.
And we've had great success indoors, so let's see if we can transfer it to the outdoor pitch.
Yeah, definitely true. It's kind of a new format for us this year. We'll see how it goes, but definitely a talented line here at the moment. A very talented group of players. And last year, of course, the game ending 15-1 to Warwick Bears. Really nice victory for us, but Firebirds, of course, a team that's really growing quickly, and I don't think we can take this for granted.
Definitely not at all. They're a very young team, and in the 2 years that they've been around, we've seen massive improvements in their level of play. So this will show both ours and their preparation for regionals coming this weekend.
Yeah, Coventry line just staying up there. They look ready for this, and of course they're going to want to make up for that loss last year. This is, of course, the first varsity for Ultimate Frisbee to count towards the overall point standings, so a lot more riding on it this time as well. So we'll see what happens.
And we're off.
Ball going up there.
Bears on defence.
Coventry just picking it up. Taking your time. Frigate just getting over there to force, and that's already a turnover. It's great stuff from
Great D from Andrew Hillman.
Andy Hillman there. Sam Hawkins setting up in the traditional handler role that he does so well. Bobby Tink, of course, very, very strong in that position as well. And Bears just swinging it nicely across here. Taking their time, not doing anything too rash. They've just played a practice game against the second, so they're feeling warmed up. They know what needs to be done here. They're definitely not going to take this for granted.
Swinging all day against that zone attempt from Coventry.
Yeah, doing well to contain them, but you sense that they might just break through here. Let's see what happens. Just going up there, and Rob Terry in the end zone. Does very well to get open. Good start there for Bears.
Great start indeed. 1-0 to Bears.
That's exactly what they're going to be looking for. A few nerves perhaps from Coventry players, but they're doing well to contain that team. Really talented line of handlers there, so you know, definitely no easy task there.
Not at all.
Now it's interesting the timing of this game, of course, as well, because regionals coming up at the weekend. That's really kind of a centrepiece of the season. So, do you think that's going to be at the back of their minds?
I think definitely for both teams, because all these players will be at regionals. That is their primary focus. So this is just proving that in a competitive environment they can go out there and put on a big display.
Absolutely, absolutely. But of course, at the same time, we want to contribute to our university's points at this varsity.
Yeah,
it's a great thing to be able to do.
Yeah, we're really glad that after that friendly last year, we're now on the official roster. So, yep, it all counts.
Yeah, really great. Obviously, raising recognition for the sport as well on campus. Andy Hillman just walking past there, getting ready to do a bit of sidelining, talk to his team. And here comes a pull from Sam Hawkins. Goes with the forehand this time.
Beautiful pull.
And Amir here for Coventry, just staying up. A little bit of pivoting, and that goes straight to Bears again. Great work.
Reception from Sam.
Really, really good stuff. Ooh. Frigate just dropping it there. Maybe a lapse in concentration.
Yeah, just a little lack of focus that we need to iron out. But
that is, of course, the danger here. You know, Coventry aren't as experienced as Warwick Bears, but we do still need to be on our toes. They are capable of putting together some nice offense, as we saw last year. Off it goes. Great grab there on the sideline. Moving up the line nicely, but that just goes down.
Unlucky drop there from Coventry.
Let's see what Bears can do here. Zach Dunstan, of course, new acquisition of the team. Up it goes. As I say his name. Oh, that's going to be a great grab. Just near the line. Good cut to get free. It's good to see Maddie back as well, actually. She's, of course, a very experienced player. Definitely knows what she's doing.
I believe it's the final year.
Final year.
Very busy.
Emotional times.
No, always good to see her back in the field. Will be missed.
Certainly will. Really, really big influence for the women's team as well. I think I was wrong at putting on a force. Nicely worked up the line again. Now Coventry just going to want to get this back into a central position because they're moving out the line, but they're going to want to get some space in the centre of the pitch just so they can work it upfield a bit more easily. And that's how you do it. Nice work. Up it goes.
Oh, a long shot there.
Really nice idea, but
great try though.
Cut, just not quite connecting. And that's going to be encouraging for their team, I think.
Yep, they know they've got those throws.
Worked it up 9 nicely so far, but that is, of course, always an easy option.
Yeah. Bears defence really pushing into very little space.
Exactly. Bears will be happy to push them up the line like that because they're just going to want to deprive them of the middle of the pitch. Here goes Frigate. Speaking of which, that's exactly where they want it, right in the middle with Sam Hawkins able to pull the strings from the back. Just like the quarterback of this team, just making things happen, looking out for the cuts. Up it goes, really nicely worked between those two players.
Calmly working through this zone from Coventry. Experienced hands.
There it goes. Bounces up to Tobias. It's really calm stuff at the moment from Bears. Really good to see. Across to Romit. Frigate busting out the line. Not quite going.
Really nice patient offence, just looking for those open cuts. Finding the holes in that arrowhead.
Nice work from Maddie. Cut back. She's got a little bit of time here to work it across to Sam. And where's the cut for him? Ooh. Oh, that's taken by Tobias. Oh, nearly.
Very nearly. I think that was almost a between the knees catch there.
That's fantastic.
Not seen with them in a while.
Was that the intended throw over to Tobias?
I presume it was.
When it's Sam Hawkins, you assume that that's what he meant.
I trust the infinite wisdom of our captain.
Absolutely, and if so, that was a really audacious shot, but nearly working out really well. Tobias just has the knowledge to come across at the right time there, but unable to grab that. And Coventry in a bit of a tricky situation here, next to their own goal. They're going to want to get it upfield quickly.
Really hard man deep, pressuring them.
Yeah, definitely.
Going to have to send it long, I think.
Bears notorious, of course, for that very tight man defence. Up it goes. And Frigate there, just doing enough to get it away from the man. Yep. Bears will set up again, they'll have another go at goal.
Huge pressure on that reset there, forced Coventry to do something they didn't quite want to do.
Absolute nightmare to play against, that is. Zach's got a lot of space, up it goes. A little bit rushed.
Ooh.
A little bit rushed, and that's something that Bears are going to want to watch out for.
Yep.
It's very easy to get carried away and throw that immediately.
It was so calm earlier, so just to find that tranquility again.
Absolutely, tranquility is the word. And Bears are going to want to get this back quickly again. Defense really working hard at the moment. Something that captains Andy Hillman and Sam Hawkins are really eager to get into their team identity. Hard man defence, forcing those turnovers quickly, making life absolutely miserable for their opponents.
Yeah, we saw it earlier against the second team, and it did its job.
Absolutely did. Coventry doing well to move this disc around though. That's great defence from Tobias. Just diving into the way of that disc there. Some nice sharp passes from Coventry though. That's what they're going to want to do against this side, to get the disc around. Over to Sam again, he's so influential already in this game. Oh, Frigate with a bit of a yell there. He's clearly not happy about that collision.
Bit of body contact.
Bit of discussion
to avoid it, but it does happen.
Looks like that's going to be Bear's disc. I think that's probably the right call. Probably would have caught that if there wasn't any body contact. It's an inevitable part of the game. Sorted out pretty quickly. And back it goes to Frigate. Maddie's there. Over to Romit. Oh, goes for the one-handed grab. Just unable to take that. Sharp stuff from both teams so far, though.
Yeah.
What do you think about this opening few minutes?
It's been intense. The first point was scored quite quickly, but this one's dragged on for quite a while. Both teams really sort of forcing those mistakes on the D.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed to see Coventry come out like this.
Yes, definitely. And there hasn't been a long period of play where one team's had the disc. It's been really back and forth, and just as I say that, disc goes down again.
Great bid from Amir there, Coventry, but just not quite keeping in his hands.
The Frigate will be eager to put this in. Let's see if they can get another goal. Yep, there it is.
There we go. Zach Johnson in the score.
Easy as you like, gets free. I mean, it was very good position for Bears there, just to slot it in, and that's 2-0. But Coventry showing some impressive play of their own.
Definitely.
This definitely won't be a walkover by the looks of it.
That's should make for a very entertaining game, I think.
Certainly.
Maybe more so than last year.
I would say so. I mean, last year Coventry were a very fresh team. I mean, they still are now, but at the time, only just starting out, still, getting to grips with the tactics of the game.
Yeah.
And that's not to criticise them at all, because they definitely played well. certainly didn't embarrass himself at all, but Bears have just been around for a very long time and are going to be tough opponents for anyone, I think.
Yeah, Coventry, huge amount of potential and a lot of raw athleticism, I think was the term used last year. It still stands as true as ever.
Yeah, certainly true, and I think, you know, in that case, things can be unpredictable, and especially if the wind picks up a little bit, that really could change matters. However, at the moment, nice calm conditions, beautiful sunny day as you can see.
Yeah.
Playing into Bears' hands, I think, just because they've really got the time to throw those accurate passes. Let's see what Coventry can do here. They'll get the disc back, they'll be back on offence. See if they can work it up the field. Hard to tell the direction of the wind at the moment. I'd say it's probably coming towards us here in Coventry, so a crosswind for these players, but only very slight. It's not affecting the disc too much at all.
Great conditions today.
Absolutely ideal, especially compared to what we've been training in recently.
This is the first time, in fact, we've been able to use these pitches this term.
It is, that's very true. We've missed them. We have missed these pitches because they are our home, really, on Varsity pitches. And it's great to see people out here. Lovely sunny day, apart from a few ominous clouds over there on the horizon. Pretty ideal conditions, though. Not too warm either.
Play starts again.
Here we go. Nice all. Great work from Andy Hillman.
Great run through D. Just a little hesitation in their offence.
And both captains, I'd say, leading by example at the moment. Doing well, and the former captain, of course, Robbie Tink there. Throwing across to Sam Hawkins. Up it goes into the end zone. Rob Terrett.
Slightly overpaced then. Rob Terrett backing it up. Another score for Bears.
With his characteristic slide across the grass, just to back that up. Really, really good work there. Had the understanding, had the read on the disc, just to see that it might be going a little bit too high for the receiver there. Backs it up very nicely. Great work all round from Bears, and that'll be 3-0 to Warwick. Really good, quick score there for Bears.
Yeah.
That's always what you want to see. Captains look happy. What can Coventry take from that point?
I think just a bit more communication between the handlers and the cutters there. The cutters clearly didn't expect the disc, and Andy was just able to run through and get a D on the disc.
Yeah, you've really got to work with fine margins when you're playing against the Bears' defence.
Yeah.
You know, likes of Andy Hillman really work hard to get that disc back on man. Yes. So, you know, if you throw that disc a couple seconds too late, it could really make the difference there, and in that case Andy was just able to get through. Up the disc goes again. Robbie Tink just pulling that. Very, very nice. Floating through the air, so the team's got all the time in the world to get back here. Set up on D. Up it goes. It's a nice little roll curve, but just not taken.
Bit too steep.
Nice idea though. The cutter got into the right kind of area.
And zone Coventry.
This is zone. Appears to be an arrowhead of sorts. Nice goes to Tobias. Swinging it across nicely, and that's what Bears are doing really well at the moment. Just getting free of that cut, bringing it across so that the defence have to work really hard to get back. Now Andy's got lots of space here. Fire that in. Romit had a little bit of separation there, perhaps. Could have chucked that, but maybe a risky one as well.
Yeah, slight overthrow on that swing there. But.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but Bears will hope to get this back. Coventry not in a hurry to get this going. They're going to want to just take their time, and I think by the looks of it, they just want to keep the disc for an extended period just to raise the confidence levels. Some good movement here from the cutters. Up it goes.
And I think that's not coming back in.
Doesn't look like it. Quite floaty. Unfortunately, just going out. Sam Hawkins, joined by the captain here. What do you think of those first few points?
A little bit messy. Return is something we'd like to see. The team is starting to gel now.
Yeah, we were saying here in Coventry, some really nice, you know, swinging the disc across. Some really great work there.
Sorry about the language that you may have picked up just then.
Not a problem. We can always edit that out later on. No worries whatsoever. But yeah, positive start for Bears. Up it goes. Nice roll curve up the line. Very nice work indeed. And they're going to be encouraged by this play now, working their way out the field. Just goes down though, unfortunately. And Bears in a nice central position here. They're going to work hard to get this up the field.
Slow turnover.
Yeah, pretty slow play at the moment. Just both teams biding their time, not doing anything too rash. The raised leg there, just to get in the way, just to be a bit of a nuisance on force, and not an issue at all for Andy. Just forcing it across the pitch. Nice cut up there. He's got a little bit of time to work it across to Robbie Tink. Robbie Tink up the line. Ooh. Just goes down. Great cut there though. It's exactly what I want to be seeing.
Yeah, just patient, work it through that zone.
Really fluid as well.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
It's very frustrating to play against, so it's good just to see the calm nature of the Bears offense here.
You really can. You can see Coventry trying both man and zone by the looks of it, and neither quite able to quell that Bears offense. That's grabbed very nicely by the cutter there. Up it goes. Quickly moving it on. Number 86 here, busting his gut to get up towards the end zone. Really good energy levels here from Coventry. Up it goes on the line. Rob Terrett nearly with a fantastic defence there, putting on some great pressure. That's a great play. Up it goes. Is that going to be a goal? Sylvester grabs that nicely. Really, really good play there. I think that's probably the strongest play that Coventry have had this game, and deservedly ends up with a goal.
Yeah, they'll be very happy with that. You can see their sideline.
Loud cheer from the sideline as well. Yeah, absolutely.
No, thoroughly deserved goal there.
Understandably happy. And just something to think about for Bears there. I think 3-1 now the score. Certainly not running away with it, and that was a really nice phase of play there for Coventry. Really, really good to see. I mean, both unis, of course, bitter rivals in this Varsity series, but nonetheless, I think there's quite an affinity between Warwick Bears and Coventry Firebirds, simply because of our close ties. You know, two ultimate teams that just want to improve together, represent our region well. And there's certainly no animosity between these two sides. 3-1 now the score.
Yep, certainly wasn't this close last year at this point.
Certainly wasn't. I believe the solitary point for Coventry came pretty late on. It was around 14-1 or something like that, I think, when it came along.
That sounds familiar.
So some definite signs of improvement for Coventry after last year, which just shows the improvement they've gone through, you know, in their training of late. We've noticed this in other tournaments as well, of course. We had a series of indoor tournaments during last term, and they came across very strongly. What do you think Bears need to improve there, Hamza?
I think it's just a question of focus, really. Just a few miscommunications between handlers and cutters, just a few overthrows, a few drops which we maybe could have avoided, because we definitely have the quality to have that kind of consistency. So when we iron that out, then I think Sam will be happy. Captain Sam.
Certainly will. Yeah, just having a few discussions there, but Bears look to be ready. Coventry visibly boosted by that last score, and understandably so. They're going to want to get another one on the board quickly, just to challenge this Bears team.
Let's go, Bears!
Yeah, the Chris Kurzweil spin there.
Famed 360 pull.
It's an interesting option. Not something that I've personally ever been able to do, but it seems to do the trick for certain players. Oh, this is lovely stuff from Bears. Really quick interchange, but just not taking that, unfortunately. But you can see a little change of ideology there in terms of the passing. Nice, short, sharp passing. You sense that could make the difference, especially as, well, the wind hasn't particularly picked up yet, but perhaps that could come into play later. Who knows? If that is the case, and short passing certainly will be the order of the day.
Yeah, definitely good. The temperature's dropped a bit, so who knows what weather's to come.
A little bit chillier. Oh, that's great work from Frigate. Just grabbing that disc with ease, catching the disc on defence, which is always what you want to see. Sam Hawkins doing well to get free there. He's got loads of space to work with here. Same with Romit. Across it goes. Chilly the call from the sideline. Sam's got acres of space. Isn't thrown. Little fake from Romit Patel. See Frigate the call from the sideline. Across it comes. Romit's got lots of space in the middle of the pitch here. They're going to work it across here. Andy's poached there. Lots of space. Oh, really nice play from Bears at the moment. They've got plenty of options. Don't look like dropping it. Let's see what they can do. Can they get it in? Andy's coming across now. No, covered well by Coventry. Back to Frigate. Off it goes with the forehand. Oh, two bids there from Andy Hillman and Madison McDonald, but
not quite connecting.
Neither connecting, unfortunately, but a nice idea and really good build-up play from Bears.
Yeah.
Very patient in front of the end zone, which is the one thing that you do want to see. It can be tempting at times to throw a cheeky little hammer over the top of your head, but these players have too much experience to do something like that. They know that with time, the goal will come. Ooh, Sam nearly doing enough to force a turnover there, but taken very calmly.
That fourth one now, really
force up the line again, and Romit doing very well to get a hand on that. Really athletic work.
Rising star on the team.
It certainly is, yeah. Real bright hope for the future. And another first year, of course, Zach Dunstan.
Yeah.
Not on the field at the moment.
The sideline there.
but we'll talk a little bit more about him when he gets back on the pitch. Joe van der Wiel.
That reset.
Working it across, and oh, is that taken by Sam? Not quite. Very honest from Sam Hawkins. Walks away from the disc. Says to the other team, nope, that did hit the ground first. And again, 2 cutters potentially could have taken that, but not quite connecting. An embarrassment of riches there in the end zone for Bears. And here we go, Joe van der Wiel doing very well to stay with the man there. Up it goes. It's a long looping disc.
Yeah. Again, just really pressuring to throw those.
That's great work.
Low percentage options.
Low percentage options, absolutely. Forcing that high throw, which is really great work from Bears. Frigate's got lots of space here, over to Andy Hillman. Joe deep in the end zone. He's got the height to take it. The option doesn't go though. Across to Sam Hawkins. Very elegantly in the end zone. Keeps his toes in and grabs the disc outside. Feet were in though. Yep. Lovely work. That's another goal. 4-1. Really nice stuff. Took a couple of attempts there, but always threatening around the end zone, Bears, and they'll be happy with that. Especially after that goal that Coventry got recently.
Yeah, that'll definitely sort of keep their confidence in it, make sure that they don't stumble over small mistakes again. Definitely will, definitely will.
And as you say, just getting a little bit chillier here. I don't want to bang on about the weather too much, but it is very, very important in Frisbee, as we know. Wind conditions can really change a game.
Yeah, turn the smallest of passes into huge looping monstrosities.
As we know too well. Bears' first team, of course, won't be too worried about anything like that. They've all got the throwing capabilities to counteract any wind. Is that a bit of rain, I feel?
I think it is.
A little bit of rain now. Just going to mix things up a little bit, and Captain Amir just walking across to talk to Sam Hawkins. A little bit of discussion. What do you think this is about, Hamza?
I'm not quite sure, really. Could be to do with the mixed format of the game, possibly.
Of course. Would you like to explain to the viewers what's meant by loose mixed?
Yeah, of course. So instead of the normal strict mixed rules in which you have to exactly match the number of girls on the pitch, this time we're, in the spirit of things, having a roughly trying to do it, but not insisting on exact matches. I believe is all we've done. Just women's is definitely a huge part of the club. So after our successes in mixed indoors, we thought it'd be a good idea to incorporate that into the varsity schedule, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah, it's good to see both sides of the team involved. There we go, Sylvester's walking over with the disc. Going to set up in the middle.
Yeah. Zach Dunstan.
Zach Dunstan, of course, yeah. So as I mentioned earlier, he's another fresher on this first team. Very, very impressive. Former GB handball.
Yeah, really.
And that really shows, I think, good athleticism, good hands as well.
Yeah.
Grabs some quite impossible throws at times. Yeah. Really, really good on cutting as well, and doing well to force here as well. Just being a bit of a nuisance. Up goes the throw, looping cross. Robbie Tink will be there, no problem whatsoever.
Rob, it's your time.
Rob doing well to get in the way there. Make sure the marker didn't come and spoil that throw. Andy Hillman looking calm on the disc at the moment. Andy Hillman, of course, formerly very much a cutter, now maturing into the role of a handler for the team. Really important proponent.
Yeah, it's been working extraordinarily hard for training for both teams for this weekend and all year. So, sort of a key component really in making this happen, both in terms of the fixture and the teammates in front of you.
Yeah.
Zach, you're on the third swing and scream for that disc, Zach.
Good work from Bears here. Really quick interchange between these handlers. Zach's here, free on the side. Up it goes to Andy again. That's just lovely stuff. Over to Robbie Tink.
Zach, space in the middle, Zach.
Working it back and forth between Andy and Robbie. Just very frustrating for the defending team, I think. Especially when you're on force, when you're the player having to get up in the face of the handlers. Can be very, very demoralising when they just work it past you with such ease.
Certainly the most tiring job on the pitch.
It certainly is. And there's a bit of space here on the right. Up it goes. Rob Terrett's there to grab it. Second goal of the day. He'll be happy with that. Really good work from Rob just to get across.
A little celebration from him there.
A little bit of celebration, and rightfully so. Really good energy from him. Really good way to get open. And Coventry just not able to keep up with him there.
Yeah. Head's definitely up on the Bears team there.
Yeah, great work, great work. Early setback, of course. Coventry just grabbing that point earlier, but Bears on fine form at the moment. They're going to be happy with that. Bringing everyone in for a discussion before setting up the line. Coventry, of course, setting up as well. And nothing too complicated there, Hamza. Just nice, simple frisbee, which is always very, very enjoyable to watch. Haven't seen any particularly long hucks yet. Haven't seen anything crazy like a greatest. Although, watch this space when Sam Hawkins is on the field.
Links will be provided in the description.
Yeah, really, really good work though.
Yeah, but your layouts aren't exactly layouts, they're dive sideways because you're a footballer.
No, bread and butter frisbee.
Like,
Bread and butter frisbee. That is the phrase. That really is.
That was indeed on camera.
Rob Terror just asking us if we recorded that. We did in fact record that, Rob. Not to worry. Really good stuff. Sam holding the disc aloft.
Indicating he's ready to throw for the pull. The pull's up.
Up it goes.
And it's long and deep.
That's nice, Sam. Let's go use this
Nice to catch. Catch in the middle of the pitch, and he should shift it off quickly. Yeah.
Frigate joining us on commentary here.
Yeah. And then
What do you think of that last point, Frigate?
better than we've played before. We have done a few. We weren't threatening the underspace initially, and that's why it took us ages before we moved up the pitch. As soon as we threatened the middle space, then we started to push it up the sides because they, we threw them all into the nether pitch.
Yeah, it was great to watch as well. Really good stuff.
Yeah. That was like a nice cut from number 18.
Ooh, lovely cut there.
It's nice.
Working out of the line, Coventry.
Block it nicely. High hands. They have definitely improved from last year. Which is good to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's a
big throw.
Lovely big throw over into the end zone. Not quite connecting. Looking dangerous though, Coventry.
They've got
their threats.
Better throws than last year. They definitely have fewer threats. They have improved. We still need to step it up a bit more, I think. The team we have played far better than we are playing now.
Yeah.
So we haven't really played together for this team. Threatening the inside space. Zach, closer in. Threaten that under space more.
Oh, great grab from Tobias there.
Tobias is threatening those under spaces, which causes them to hate you.
Sliding to grab that. Zach Dunstan moving into the space there to grab it. Faking it across Sam Hawkins. Force doing well to get in the way there. Oh, really quick interchange again from Bears. This is lovely stuff.
The movement you want to keep threatening the movement and the spaces.
Yeah. As soon as you get that momentum going forwards, you really want to keep it up.
Yeah.
So Maddie's there,
Once you get past their defensive lines, Tobias faking out the field, working it back, resetting it when necessary. Nothing overly complex. Sylvester only getting a hand to that though. Tempting for Tobias to throw that long to Zach Dunstan. Doesn't quite go, and on the sideline, Coventry managed to get the D there.
Yeah.
Encouraging signs for Bears though.
The way Maddie and Philip play frisbee, it reminds me, they play frisbee very similar style, I think.
Coventry working across now as well. Pace just being raised a little bit here for both sides. Want to get a bit more. A few more passes going in a short space of time. Oh, Zach takes that easily. No problem whatsoever. Really anticipates that well.
We're starting to get some rain coming in.
Over to Tobias. He's got lots of space to work with here. Across to Sam Hawkins.
The front. We want to get space. We haven't got very much handler movements in there. Maddie's quite free at the back.
That goes up to Zach Dunstan. Going for a one-handed grab.
Should have got that.
Difficult one to take. That distance goes down. Does well to get open though.
It was a very, very, very tough, but never mind. I guess he's our fresher. He's a good fresher. So.
Well, one of two freshers, of course. Yeah. Romit Patel as well.
Yes, Romit though. Romit has played before uni.
That's true.
Zach has learned it from now on. Look at concentrating.
Sitting on course there, really pushing those throws again.
Yeah, what you need.
Joe van der Wiel.
Up it goes.
Enormous arms.
Oh, nearly grabbed there for Coventry.
Right, Zach, heads up,
Would have gained a lot of yardage there. Up it goes from Sam Hawkins. A few more risky throws going for both sides. Very different game now all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Some much longer throws going.
The spiciness has really picked up.
A little bit of spiciness. It can pay off, of course, if those throws do connect.
We don't want
Not quite happening at the moment, though. Bears don't want to lose their concentration. They were working so well before. Stay patient, and that's great work from Sam Hawkins. Gets a hand in front of that. Really nice position here for Bears. Can they work it between them and get another goal? Let's see how Joe van der Wiel works this. Tobias is free for him in the dump position. He looks at him, sees him. Nice little backhand over to him. Sam Hawkins, lots of space here. Ron Patel is free. Pass doesn't quite go.
Now bet it out of there quick. Good.
Back it comes. Will they swing it? Oh, across it goes to Romit. Oh, that's a great one-handed grab.
Very casual, but
lovely stuff. Sure. I didn't think that would go. Didn't look like it on.
Wasn't expecting it myself. But
didn't look on at all, but
Bears one full of surprises.
Really nicely done. Accurate enough the throw to get to Romit. Romit the cut, really, really precise, really sharp as well as ever. That's why he's in the team, of course. Really, really good work. Really speedy, nimble footwork to get open. 6-1 now the score. Encouraging signs for Bears as well, even though little interchange there between both sides of, longer, riskier throws as well.
Yeah, I think the philosophy that we've tried to adopt is probably to try and iron a few of those out where possible.
I think so. Of course, you heard a few of the comments from Frigate there as well. He reiterated that idea that we do want to make sure we keep the disc as long as possible. Something that the team really wants to concentrate on. Possession is, as they say, 9/10 of the law.
Nice.
Very, very important in this case. Half time in this game, I believe, at 8 points.
Yep, that's correct.
The game of Ultimate Frisbee, of course, has a time limit, but of course doesn't strictly work on that basis. Can end when the score, in this case, reaches 15. Last year that was the case. I believe the game actually ended after approximately 30 or 40 minutes because of that.
Right.
See what happens here. I doubt it'll end that quickly this time around.
Definitely.
Coventry's defence much more resilient this time.
Yep, the opposition has certainly stepped up.
Rain really picking up at the moment now.
Yeah, very tempted to go and get a coat, but
very, very tempting indeed.
I will persevere.
And the ground already soggy, as we know. It was a bit touch and go whether or not we were going to be able to play on this pitch at all, and this certainly won't help matters. As you'll see in the middle of the pitch here, nice big area of mud just forming there where the stacks tend to form, the stacks of players, and I suppose that's only going to become more extreme as time goes on in this game. Will affect things somewhat.
Yeah, certainly. Can bog you down, really make it difficult to change direction, which is
really can.
A very important part of the game.
Like a wet Wednesday playing at the Britannia Stadium in Stoke, this is very, very, very soggy now. A lot of cloud cover at the moment as well. Things really changing quickly at the moment. A nice little pop up to Sylvester there. A few little fakes. Up it goes. That's a really precise forehand up the middle. Oh, really, really nice work. Back it comes to the handler.
There goes the long shot. But
there goes the long shot.
It's a little short.
And once again, found a bit of momentum, and then that long shot just not quite connecting. Do you think that a shorter option may have been on there?
Probably yes, but at the same time, they really did look quite dangerous there. I would say Bears were on the back foot there.
Certainly were. Perhaps
definitely gone worse.
Yeah, wanted to take advantage of that, of course. Can't blame them for that. Rob Terrett taking up a nice position here on the wing. Oh, and that's lovely defence. He's going to have to go back on defence now. That's a timeout called from Captain Amir. Bit of dissent.
Seems to be a slight disagreement from his team there.
A little bit of disagreement within the Coventry ranks, which is interesting to see. But timeout called nonetheless. Of course, it is the captain's decision. Both teams will all huddle up now. Timeout, of course, can only be called when you're in possession of the disc. So Amir very keen to get that timeout once they got it back.
A set play here for the offence.
I imagine that will be the case, yeah. Really nice position here, middle of the pitch, right in front of the end zone. You would imagine they'll come up with something they've worked on the training ground. And Bears will be fully aware of that. They're going to be on their toes. We'll see what Coventry can come up with here. Amir seems to be indicating some kind of interesting tactic to his team.
Intense discussion going on.
And I think Bears, on the other hand, by contrast, will just be talking on a more general basis about their overall play. You know, no nifty tactics per se, just nice, calm frisbee. And that's something they've been working on all year, and doing very well at, of course.
Certainly, with regionals so close, they'll know what they have to do. Just need to really focus and make sure they manage it.
Coventry ready to set up again here. Pretty quick conversation. They know what they need to do. Got 3 handlers set up here across the back, and then 4 players in a very tight stack in the end zone. Could be some kind of ISO play involving one player getting free and the others forming a distraction, so to speak, in the middle of the end zone, creating the space for their teammate. We'll see what happens though. I could well be mistaken. Could swing it across. A lot of options here for the handler.
Big job for the force here, Andy Hellman. Not
Here it goes.
Break throws go to the other side.
Sam Hawkins aware of the man over on the left there. Up it goes. Ooh, diving attempt to the grab. Nearly gets it. Nearly very spectacular one-handed take there from the cutter. Rob Terrett just doing enough to put pressure on him. It was interesting call there from Coventry. Nearly
didn't quite pay off for them, but certainly showed their breadth as a team, I think.
Ooh, nearly nice bid there from the defending player, but Bears have a lot of time to throw it long.
Long throw.
Rob Terrett's there.
Sneaking deep in his favourite position. The knee slide.
He absolutely loves doing that. He's got lots of time to work with here. He'll... audible cheer from the crowd there. Just a little bit floaty, that disc. Rob doing very well to get free there, but of course you do have to make sure that those are nice and sharp. The wind, as I say, again, not tumultuous, not like a tornado here, but
that's that little breeze.
A little bit of a breeze can just disrupt that disc slightly.
Yeah.
Big fake from Amy here. Up it goes with the forearm. Just going down. Bears will have another shot at this. They'll want to make these. They'll want to make these passes a little bit sharper now that the wind's picked off ever so slightly. Across it comes. Robbie Tinks with loads of space. Not needed though. Frigate really dynamic in that area there, just in front of the handlers. Across it comes to Robbie Tink. He's got time. He's got space. What's he going to do with it? Across it comes, and that's a lovely take.
He went with the score there.
He went in the end zone.
Gently towed in.
No problem whatsoever. Made it look easy. Of course, a lot of timing involved there, and a lot of knowledge of the game as well to know when to cut, how to cut, and really good to see. Lovely stuff again from Bears. Nothing overly complex.
Not at all.
I do apologise if the camera shakes a little bit here, folks. I'm getting rather cold.
Yeah.
A little bit of shivering now, so let's hope it doesn't disrupt the picture too much.
Proudly in our Varsity t-shirts.
Yeah, these lovely Varsity t-shirts, of course.
Cover them up.
Really good. Just £5 if anyone wants to buy them. You can get them in the SU HQ. Little plug for you guys there.
Shameless plug.
And definitely worth having. You know, nice souvenir from what is really cool tournament.
Yeah, definitely great to be a part of it. Just contribute to the university experience as a whole.
Yeah, it's lovely to, you know, for your sport that you practice day in and day out, to be part of this university experience. It's very cool feeling indeed, especially because we are actually contributing to overall school, as we know. A few of the bear claws on the sideline there just to show support. I see a couple t-shirts dotted around here and there as well.
Yeah.
Warwick colours, of course, blue, usually. Bears, just to be a little bit different, chose to
with the awkward ones.
To go with the red. I believe Warwick Warriors dodgeball are the same. They're also red, but not an issue here, of course. Coventry, in this case, blue. A nice little interchange here from Coventry. Ooh, that's a high floaty disc. Can they get underneath it? Jack Skipper just doing enough to get underneath that, just to force it down. Bears will set up in a nice position here. Wind a little calmer now. Got the opportunity. That's a nice backhand across to the side. Back it comes to Andy Hillman. Jack Skipper in lots of space on the sideline. Goes to Robbie Tink instead. Jack Skipper really working hard to get into that space there in the middle to replace Andy Hillman. Robert Patel doing his bit on the sideline. Back to Robbie Tink.
Definitely steps up the intensity of these passes.
Certainly
Still
true.
as accurate as before.
Oh, that's lovely work.
Clinical.
Really incisive play there. Jack Skipper, very pivotal on that occasion.
Score for Pei Shen.
And now it's simply a matter of swing, 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 back and forth across the pitch until the space opened up. And as you say, cutter was there. No problem whatsoever.
Yeah, I believe that's half time.
That is half time. 8-1 now the score to Warwick Bears. Both teams now just setting up for a little conversation, huddling up, keeping warm. Rain pouring once again here.
Dark clouds on the horizon, but
yeah,
hope we'll avoid the worst of it.
Certainly. Hamza, any thoughts on that first half?
Thoroughly enjoyable is what I describe it as. No, definitely Coventry really showing that they've got the throws and they've got the speed to push a team of national quality like Bears. But once again, Bears, you know, showing their preparation for regionals, other than a few very small mistakes, really looking very solid, and they'll be hoping to qualify for Division 1, I believe. The top 3 spots of the toughest region in the country.
Yeah, it really is a tough region. I mean, you've got some exceptionally strong teams. Leicester Jesters, Nottingham Fling, of course, Birmingham, another very, very strong team.
And of course, Cambridge.
Cambridge.
Recently picked up 2 US college players.
Yes, that's certainly a help, isn't it?
Looking for the national title, so...
Yeah, regionals this weekend, as we say. It's going to be a very, very tough ask for Warwick Bears, but it's something they've been preparing for a long time now. Yeah. And on this evidence, they're looking strong. Coventry, of course, playing some nice stuff with their own. Certainly not making it easy for Bears.
Not at all.
Bears are having to play some lovely, lovely frisbee to get past them, and that's really good to see. You certainly didn't want it to be a match that wasn't competitive.
No, this is definitely, I think, beneficial for both teams.
Absolutely.
A lot to be learned. In the last few days, the calm before the storm, as it's been described. This is really the final bit of prep we'll have.
Is there any chance?
Certainly is.
My big deep catch, but didn't get it when I threw away straight after.
I'm afraid I think that was
Rob
on camera.
Terrett just asking us if we recorded that throwaway of his. Unfortunately, it is on camera. It is immortalised. Yeah. However, the catch before it was very, very nice. So kind of cancelled each other out, fortunately.
It's territory game.
Great cut.
Yes, gained some territory. That's very true.
Snuck past their deep player in their zone, I believe, and then just a slight miscommunication with Andrew Hillman.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, it happens. So,
yeah.
Rob, call it a miscommunication.
What do you?
That's okay.
What do you make of that first half?
It got better. We're playing quite well. We're just forcing too much on offense. We need to stay a bit calmer. But no, it was good. The 2 points are a bit questionable what we picked up again. Disappointed to concede, but Coventry played well.
Yep, certainly deserved it. And that has been a catchphrase of ours on the sideline here. You know, calmness, I think, a big theme at the moment.
Big part of the philosophy, I believe.
And Ed on the sidelines there, just throwing the disc back, or attempting to get it back to the commentary team, shall I say. Just proving how difficult it can be to throw accurately. And here it comes. Pull on its way, second half. Here we go.
And the sun is shining once more.
Sun is out. Characteristic spin once again. It's rolling a long way. And that's quite nice. Tobias doing well to get up the sideline here. Faking the forehand. Up it goes. Andy Hillman immediately throwing the backhand. Up it goes Sam Hawkins.
Tasty indeed.
Celebration from Rob Terrett. Very, very tasty.
Showing his,
great work. Sam Hawkins, of course, usually back in the handler position, does well to bust his gut up the field, get into acres of space and grab that. Throw immediately going from Andy Hillman. Fantastic work from Bears.
Special connection between captain and vice captain there. They're
telepathic, you could say. Really, really great work. Rory Tink running onto the field. He's happy. Lots of smiles in this Bears team at the moment, and no wonder after plays like that. Just very clinical, very, very nice indeed.
Very quick first point.
Yeah. A decent crowd here at the moment as well. Not something that we've touched upon yet, but you know, obviously, ultimate frisbee still a growing sport. Isn't going to attract the same as the centerpieces like rugby or ice hockey at either end of the varsity schedule. But nice to see some fans out here.
Yeah, there's been very positive response, I think.
Yeah.
A lot of people are genuinely quite curious about the sport, or just want to see what it's like. And I think they'll all walk away pretty happy with what they've seen today.
Yeah, really entertaining stuff at the moment. It's a game that a lot of people go into maybe a little bit unaware of. I know I certainly did before I started playing. But when you get to well-drilled teams like this, you get some high-paced stuff.
Pardon? Yeah, we did.
Click. Look at all these people out there, news agents, magazines.
Sam Hawkins with the pull, up it goes.
The Guardian.
No, I don't think we've got quite a lot of coverage yet.
Or the Independent. Or the Eye.
Here it goes. Handler on the sideline.
One day, give it a few years and we'll be
Sam's coming in.
News. Back to the game now.
Great work from Rob Terrett. Catches that disc. Very, very calmly done. Back to Sam Hawkins.
You want to now get it to Tobias, hopefully.
Tobias not quite getting free.
Yeah.
Does well on handling.
Ooh, that was a bad throw.
Does well in that dumb position just to get past his man. Faking across.
Nice.
Up to Sam Hawkins. He's got lots of space here to work with.
Free. Probably so free there.
Across it comes, and that's lovely work from Bears.
Bears.
In it goes, simple as you like. That'll take it up to 10-1. Score racking up here.
How's it going?
At a fast rate. We're joined by Callum Machin.
Machin.
Is it Machin? Oh, pardon me. We always refer to you as the Machine, of course, so it's not actually a surname I've ever said out loud. What do you make of the game so far?
It's been good. Coventry, with their zone, slowing down play quite a lot. But Bears clearly showing their patience and experience, breaking through. 10-1 it is. 10-1
the score, yeah. Really, really good work indeed. Some happy faces on the Bears side here. Rightfully so.
Of course. Happy even without Felix.
Even without Felix, very true. And do we know why Felix isn't able to play this game?
Very busy man, is Felix.
Very busy man, of course.
Polymath, you could say. A lot of talents and a lot of things to do.
Certainly true. Incredibly athletic though as well, Felix.
And no knees.
I was marking him earlier. Very, very tough job indeed. Missing him at the moment, but of course plenty of other players to look to at the moment. No shortage of talent in this Bears side. A little bit of rearrangement on this team at the moment. Just trying to mark up sensibly, man for man. And up goes the pull from Andy Hillman. Here it goes. That's looking good. Floating cross, plenty of time in the air so that the defence can set up. And that is fantastic. Right in the corner, really penning Coventry back into an awkward position.
Once more, Joe's monstrous force.
Here we go. Those long arms of Joe van der Wiel really causing havoc in the forced position. And you can see the effect there. Yeah. Forcing a tricky throw.
Had to throw it, but no one was there.
Yeah, Joe van der Wiel, Chris Kurzweil and Felix, those three together, very, very tall players, and that can be very beneficial when you're forcing like that.
Yeah.
Just get those arms outstretched, but Joe doing well there. Across it comes to Robbie Tink. He's been very, very solid all day. Over it comes, and that's unfortunate. A little bit of miscommunication perhaps there. Dish just going down. Sun just peering out nicely again. Like I said, I don't want to discuss the weather too much, but it seems to keep becoming a topic of conversation.
Yeah.
And the wind's very, very calm once again. So we're going to see a bit of a different style of play, you imagine, from both sides. Those throws just become that bit easier to pull off. As you can see there, no problem whatsoever to get across to Romit. He's got time to get it back to Robbie Ting, gain some yards, up it comes. And they've got lots of space here. Over it goes, great assist over to Rob Terrett. Easy as you like, fantastic work from both players.
Top draw.
Top draw, the call from Sam Hawkins there. Really good stuff, really tough to contend with Bears when they're playing like they are at the moment. Apologies for the language there, folks. Something that pops up a lot in sports of any kind, as we know. Even curling, as I'm sure you've seen.
Yeah,
those Canadians. Those Canadians.
Certainly true. But this is the way it goes when you're passionate about your sport.
It's
Definitely.
can come out.
We live, eat and breathe Frisbee, I believe, so.
Certainly do, especially these players right here. They've worked very hard to get on this first team, and the effects of all that training coming through now. The score now, 11-1. And a lovely play there to get it in. Rob Terrett having a great day, scoring-wise. Is that his third now?
I believe so, yeah.
I believe his third.
3 goals. I believe he'll be happy with that.
Great work. He'll be happy with that, of course. That is a large part of his game. Great combination, great balance to this team as well, you sense. You know, you've got strong handlers as well as very athletic and intelligent cutters as well.
Yeah.
And when you get that combination, it can just be devastating for other sides. Each player really growing into their own roles.
Yeah, very, very crucial, that intelligence, the ability to not panic.
Certainly true, and I think it's an underrated part of any sport, I think, and in this case I think the awareness of the Bears really shining through at the moment.
Calmness, awareness, and just the decision making just makes it beautiful to watch.
Yeah, but as I say, I don't want to take too much away from Coventry because they've shown some nice play of their own. And I've been really impressed with their progression ever since they've started as a team. Very, very quick indeed. Frisbee, of course, can be a tough sport to pick up. And as I say that, Frigate just grabbing a fantastic interception there. Athletically jumping in front of his man. Across comes Sam Hawkins, and he's got lots of space on the sideline. The cutter's shifting across to accommodate that. Giving him the option there. Sam Hawkins right in front of the end zone now. What can he do with it? He's got time. Back it comes to Romit. He's not going to panic. They're going to use this to their advantage. Across it comes. That's a lovely grab from Laura. She's known for catching in the end zone. Wreaked havoc during the One World Week tournament, and you can see why there.
Struck fear into the hearts of Bears too.
Just ghosts into that space. And you know, you don't predict it at all. Really, really good stuff there. We talk about speed and height and strength a lot in this game, but I think something that's just as valuable, as we said earlier, is, you know, that intelligence to get into the space at the right time, really time that cut to perfection. And handlers love it when that happens because they've got that option ready and waiting for the disc.
It's a joy to throw to, really.
Really great work from both Laura and the handlers, swinging that disc across as well. Lovely stuff. 12-1 now to Bears. Both captains coming off at the moment. They trust their team to get things done without them. But a really impressive performance from Hawkins and Hillman today.
Yeah, as always.
As always, Romit as well, walking across. He'll take a break after some nice play there as well. Still, strong line, lots of strength and depth here. And I don't think there's any combination of players that would form a weak line, particularly for this Bears side.
Not at all.
Not to gush too much, but very good team. We've trained them with them, of course, throughout the year, so we know their strength. Commentary for us, more of an unknown quantity, but showing some real spark at the moment. Let's see what they can do offensively. Across it comes. That's lovely defence there.
Yeah, great,
just getting in the way. Little interchange between Robbie and Frigate. Simple as you like. Robbie keeps moving up the field, giving that option to gain a few yards. Joe van der Veel's open in the middle of the pitch. There he is. They're forming that traditional three-man handling team at the back. Up it goes, long looping disc to Tobias. Looked like it could have been a bit of a risky throw there, Hamza, but going in nonetheless.
I think it was a well-calculated option. He was in a lot of space, and Frigate, experienced as he is, in his 6th year at Bears.
Yeah, certainly.
Definitely knew he had the traitor.
Yeah, spotted the option and threw it immediately. And no hesitation whatsoever to throw that. Score now 13-1. If Bears take another 2 points, that will be the game. And it will be a replica of the score last year, but we'll see what happens. Coventry could sneak one back.
Definitely an altogether different game there.
It really is. A very different character to both sides, I think, since last year. A lot of changes. Bears, as is always the case, will lose players from year on year, but inevitably replace them with really good talent. Chris Ray, or Chris Ra, as he tends to be known. What do you make of this game so far?
It's good. It's a bit one-sided currently.
A little bit, but that is
tradition.
certainly to be expected, I think, given the disparity in the length of time both teams have been around. And as I keep saying, Coventry definitely not embarrassing themselves here, putting up some nice offence of their own. Especially in that first half, some really nice stuff to get that goal as well. Up it goes. And the attempted forehand there for the Huck. As you can see, not quite going to plan for Sam Hawkins.
Captain never would have done that.
That is unfortunate, to say the least.
A very rare mistake to see.
A wry smile from Sam as he threw that, and they'll try and get this disc back now, Bears. But Coventry in a nice position. Oh, that's lovely pivoting from the handler, forcing Andy to the ground. But great effort from Andy.
See that put off D there, even on the floor, sticking your hand up.
Great commitment from Andy Hillman. That's the kind of thing that you want to see.
After a slight mishap,
not too far away.
Over here, you're coming to the game.
Stuff to make sure.
So this large crowd.
The supporters bus just got in.
Yes, one can only assume that is in fact the case. Working their way out of their own end zone now, Bears. Bit of a precarious situation now. They're going to want to be careful, avoid any kind of turnover in this dangerous position. I'm trying to get it out now, but being very calm while doing it. Lovely stuff from Bears. No hesitation whatsoever. No problem. And getting rid of the disc before the stall count gets too high as well, which is also absolutely vital when you're in that kind of spot. If the count is up at 7 or 8 and you're in your own end zone, it can be squeaky bum time, as they like to say.
I don't think anyone says that.
I'd like to revive that phrase. It's a top-notch phrase. Back it comes to Andy Hillman, and as you can see, really simple work, but Bears already up near the halfway line. Fantastic stuff. Up it comes to Andy Hillman, really orchestrating things at the moment. Up he goes.
Working up the pitch from Zilling.
Sam Hawkins under pressure from the force. Lovely stuff. Really easy as you like. And Coventry doing well just to stop anything too risky from going. And as I say that, the disc just not quite connecting. Coventry staying calm on defence, and that was just enough to force a turnover again. And can they work their way upfield?
We shall see.
We shall see. Looking pretty calm still though. Coventry not getting too worried. They're going to want to keep playing some nice frisbee, which they have so far. Is the option on. Looking to shape up to throw the forehand. Up it goes. Lovely stuff. A little bit of roll curve just to bring it across to the cutter. Some nice short throwing going here. This is fantastic. Back in the middle of the pitch.
Covering up bad spells does not make it no longer dead.
Handler's going to need a cut here to come back and help him out. He's got options now. Up it goes. Oh, and that's fantastic work. One-handed grab. In a really nice position here for Coventry. This is a fantastic period of play for them.
Certainly looking threatening.
Andy Hillman just tumbling to the ground again.
I think he might be drunk.
Perhaps had a few too many tequilas before the match. Up it goes. Oh, lovely grab again. Tumbling to the ground, but doing well to get a hold of that.
Unstable underfoot.
It really is. As you can see, that becoming an issue for both sides at the moment. And a bit of discussion here. Is that dropped or perhaps another timeout for Coventry? Looks like it might be.
Yeah,
yes, that is a timeout. Wasn't able to see that from the sidelines here, but that is indeed a timeout. Both teams huddling up now.
Should we explain the timeout for all the watchers and also myself?
Well, just to clarify, timeout, of course, can be called any time when you are in possession of the disc. You're allowed traditionally 1 per half. Is that correct? And in this case, Coventry, in a mirror image to first half, calling it right in front of the end zone to call a play to try and get them a goal. Nearly worked out last time. The player just getting a hand to it and unable to keep it in their control in the end zone. But as you can see, they're going to try and work out something here to get another goal and improve on their score from last time out.
Yeah, great. Bears seem once more confident in what they're doing.
Yeah.
Very little discussion.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to have to cover too much here. Bears are just going to
Joe Van might be taking a long
keep things going. Jovan potentially telling a joke, who knows? A little bit of banter in that circle there. Off comes Rory Tink. He said his piece.
Can anyone in the
Come
team
on, Cov, the call.
in the timeout?
No substitutions are to be made.
Indeed.
But can other people come in and
Isn't that right?
leave at the end?
You certainly can have
You can come in and have a chat with anyone. That is very true. Coventry going to set up here. This is a big moment now for their team. Great position here. They've worked their way up, all the way up the pitch to this position. They've really earned it nicely.
This goal is not going to get the disc.
And let's see how they're setting up. They've got three players here at the back, setting up to handle by the looks of it.
These wing players could.
A couple of wing players just hovering around dangerously.
It does look strange that almost a 3-4 offence in the end zone.
Let's see what they do.
Quite peculiar.
Okay, 3 handlers remaining at the back. 2 in the middle in an isolated position there, and then 2 on the wings. Bears setting up close to their men, leaving the men on the side
Relatively free.
completely free by the looks of it. Rob Terry just wandering over, Robin Patel wandering over to his man just to cover up those gaps.
No one dead again. I can't give hugs.
There we go.
Tense moment here, let's see what happens.
Bang!
What's the plan for Coventry? Up it goes. Oh, another attempt at a dive to grab that, not quite connecting. You can see what they were going for there.
I think he dived when it was on the
A
ground.
little bit of a bait and switch.
Boom! Oh dear, he's now.
Bears now back in a precarious position in their own end zone, but they'll try and stay calm.
I might have like a mopping.
Coventry, some really nice play there.
Yeah.
Looking dangerous.
Frigate's come up with a new amazing idea. Mopping machine. Looks a little tough.
Some of the conversations happening next to us on the sideline here, very interesting. And that is a turnover again.
Turnover.
This could be good.
Slightly wayward pass.
Up it goes, a little bit of floaty dump pass. Position on the side here. Number 92 now offering the plan B to the player. Oh, and it's the wind just gusting there to force that disc to tumble
We had a
in
nice.
an awkward way.
We had a nice party, didn't we?
Be an option, the call from the sideline from Patel, and up that disc goes. Oh, and as you can see, the wind just wreaking a bit of havoc there as well.
Have you mentioned how we had that that early first term social with Coventry?
That's very true. In Casbah, I believe.
Casbah,
That's very true.
So
Well,
even though we like to play hard against our oppositions, we are all friends in the frisbee.
very true. That's a lovely backhand, but
Certainly a lot of camaraderie.
a little bit wayward.
Camaraderie. And Hamza loves Casbah, doesn't he? Don't you, Hamza?
Very true. We all love Casbah here at Warwick Bears.
I think no.
But few more than Hamza.
Hamza adored. If everybody loves, Hamza's in love with Casbah.
Very, very true.
They actually haven't gone recently, I've heard. You know that much. Right.
Bit deprived, perhaps.
Okay, we'll get out of the
Who
game.
knows?
So they got it. So
the
Sam
actual
had a
score,
wayward
13-1?
throw over there.
The score is 13-1 indeed. Just a reminder for you folks.
And so now
Across it goes. Coventry doing very well with those forehands to get it away. Oh, that's a lovely grab.
Lovely grab. It's a bit still very messy from Coventry. That's what I would say. It's a very messy game of frisbee here.
Still good
They're
though.
trying to squeeze throws.
Joe Vanderveer.
Squeezing the throw through.
Just
It
tipping that disc, but
looks a
backed
little
up by
bit
Coventry number
dicey.
90.
ragged, but doing very well to get the disc up the pitch. And I think that unpredictability in a way just working to their advantage. Bears unable to stop it at the moment.
Vomit, left hand!
Up it goes. That's a lovely forehand. Will it go? Oh, very nearly. And number 45, I believe, the player to score against us last year, if I'm not mistaken. And that was a very similar play. Forehand, long shot, up the pitch into the end zone. Thought he was going to grab that again that time, but
Didn't have the gears.
not quite connecting.
You know, yeah.
Lovely stuff though from Coventry once again, and Bears pinned back into their end zone for a long time here. And that's lovely defence from 91.
Amazing.
Just getting a hand on that and immediately turning it over. This is the best period of play for Coventry this game.
If they got 3 or 4,
So far.
then if they keep that trend...
Let's see what they can do at the moment.
Do you know what timeouts
Actually,
to
by
call?
Joe Vans last year, they definitely would have won.
We've got the disc in a nice position here.
Because we've now got...
Cutters are going to want to get 3.
Super cool, man.
Few fakes, up it goes. Rob Terry doing very well to slap that to the ground.
Falling under pressure.
High pressure situation there when you're near your own end zone, but Bears do well to get rid of it. Nice stuff from Coventry though to get it into that position.
Lovely.
Up it goes.
We're back at Z-Link. Oh, Z-Link wanted back.
Sam Hawkins in a nice position
Go
there.
there, Joe. Go there, Joe.
Joe Vanderbilt coming back to help out.
Closer, Joe. Oh, this is horrible for me to see. So we have lost our handling prowess at the moment. We have a very, very, very cutter-based squad on their pitch. I have Z-Link back.
Definitely just a few mishaps there, so the Bears team once more looking to iron that out and close out this game.
Yeah.
As Coventry are certainly looking dressed now.
Up it goes, lovely forehand again. Cutting through the air, but not connecting with anyone. Romit heading along. Back it comes to Joe Vanderbilt. Not traditionally a handler for this side, but doing very well in that position. Back cross to Rob Terrett, and he's there, grabs it nicely. Up the side to Rob Terrett, gaining some yards here, Bears. Romit Patel with another one-handed grab. Up it goes, in the end zone. Oh, and that's a fantastic defence there. Great work from Coventry again, but more encouraging signs from Bears on this point. 13-1 it remains, and that has been the score for a little while now. This has been a long point. Both sets of players will be getting a little bit fatigued by this. You imagine that a few of them are certainly going to want a break after this, despite all their work on fitness, but will come into play.
It will certainly be goal out for this and then rest on the sideline later.
Yep. Just a weather update. Looking nice and sunny, not too much wind, although the occasional gust is just forcing throws to be a little bit wayward.
Dash and showers, you might say. It might have an effect.
We have seen a few of those short passes just unexpectedly deviate from their intended course.
Yeah, here goes Romit. Across it comes, lovely stuff. Sam Hawkins is in the end zone, he's got space. Doesn't go.
Doesn't go.
A little bit of tumble in the end zone there. Across it comes. Lovely work from Bears. Up right near the line. Lovely forehand from Romit into Rob Terrett, and that is a goal.
Certainly a narrow margin pass, but connected beautifully.
Great work from Rob again. That's yet another goal. He'll be happy with that.
Bears are on 14, so it's one,
what could
one
be
more point for them.
The
14-1 for Bears.
Yeah, I have an S. Yes.
14-1 for Bears. One more point and they will take this victory. Sam Hawkins wandering off for this one. He's done his work today. He's willing to let his teammates take this one. He's happy with what he's seen. Of course, that isn't necessarily over. Coventry, very threatening in that last point, could take one back here. They're just huddling up to have a discussion. Bears are ready, they're on the line. Coventry taking a little bit more time.
Here we go, here's the captain. He's joining the commentary box.
A little bit more discussion there. Sam, taking a point off. You happy with how you did there? No, why is that?
Threw away twice. Miscommunication.
Miscommunication. And what do you think you guys changed to get that point there in the end?
Kind of a bit thin.
I went to the desk less.
Disparaging comments about himself from Sam Hawkins.
Very self-critical.
Very self-critical, but he's had a great game so far. No need for that whatsoever.
Yeah.
Up it goes. Lovely pull once again. Pulls have been very consistent at the moment.
Apart from one.
Apart from one, of course, and that is a drop from Coventry. And of course, that does mean it's going to be a turnover to the Warwick Bears. Yes, it is. Rob Terrett in the end zone.
15-1.
A bit of a shove there from his teammate. He's not happy.
Same score, very different game. And that's it. Varsity.
What a way to finish. What a way to finish. Unfortunate that it had to be done in that way, but really good play from both sides. Hamza, what do you make of that overall? Same score as last year, of course.
A very different game. I think that showed a lot. Showed Coventry's up-and-coming nature, and showed Bears' hard work and preparation for regionals. And just as you saw there with Sam being very disappointed in himself for throwing away twice on miscommunications, just shows the high standard that we're holding ourselves to.
Yeah.
So this is I think kind of thing should be hopefully indicative of what's to come on the weekend, and promising for years to come as well.
Certainly true. Neither team taking it easy here. Really competitive stuff. Some encouraging stuff from both sides. Bears, of course, pretty dominant at times, but Coventry with some really nice periods of play, and that's great to watch. Making their way up the field nicely on a couple of occasions, and nearly getting that goal that they deserved. But getting the one earlier on, thoroughly deserved. Could have been 2 or maybe even 3. But Bears runaway winners on this occasion. and they're going to be very encouraged by that going into regionals next weekend. As you say, nice huddle up here now for the Spirit Circle, big part of the Frisbee atmosphere, community.
Maybe.
And just huddling up, just a few words from either captains, just to say what they thought of the game, say thank you to each other.
Yeah, as mentioned, we're all part of the same community. It's very, very tight knit. Despite the rivalries between the university, we definitely identify that sport very strongly. So, yep, there'll be some fun and games later tonight.
Very
both
true.
Teams. Yeah.
Very true. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Good to see a crowd out here as well. It's a lovely day again, as you can see. Just to sign off with another comment about the weather, felt that was necessary. And you know, keep watching these videos as well. We'll keep uploading stuff as and when we can, and stay tuned for regionals results too. Thanks, guys, and see you next time.
Bye for me.